Where do all good vacations start?
At the bar.
The bar.
At the airport bar, nonetheless.
Let's do it.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. I like how you're a star of this team.
That's good, yeah. Show me a beer.
Chaser.
Chase that. Oh, he's a boss. Thanks for showing off. I won't do that, but I will come back to you guys later.
Us in Honolulu take a car to the airport, get on the plane. What do? Sleep. We land. We get the car. What do? Upgrade. 4-wheel drive. It's the better part. Jeep. What do? We drive. We drive to Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea up. 13,000.
Up again.
Up again. 13,000 feet. What do? We drive off-road. What do? We see the stars.
And then, how did we get here?
We drove back down.
Yes.
Quickly. Over a mountain road. Through the country. Very dangerous roads. Now we're here. Hostel. Airbnb. $50 a night. Best place I've ever stayed.
For real though, we're here now at the not the hostel quite, but it is Airbnb.
Yeah.
It's like some dude's home.
I do want to preface,
Please.
Everything besides that, going to the top of that mountain was fantastic. I'm glad we chose to upgrade to that car because we would have never been able to do that.
Yes. This is where it begins.
And just driving around and just dicking around. Oh, we could have left when the sun set. No. We went up there at night. We froze our ass off.
It was cold.
It was
really cold.
But to see those stars, and we'll probably interject a video of our commentary into this.
It's nice and warm down low.
Excuse my compatriot here. So, it is like literally, let me ask, would you concur that this is like spiritual level?
Pretty much.
Honest. Like, this is so humbling to see.
The vastness of what we can see as a human being. Without a telescope, this is amazing. I don't even need to look through a telescope to know that. We are tiny specks of dust.
We are
on grains of sand.
Yeah, basically what he said. Like that.
On the ocean of the universe.
This is, I mean, more than that. This is like
all those pictures you see where you can clearly see the Milky Way galaxy, and you wonder, oh, they exposed it for so long. No, you can literally see that with your own eyes here,
it's
right now.
Okay, this is the best way to describe it. It's like clouds of stars.
Exactly.
Like that's what it looks like. And I think, personally for me, Eric and I both live in the, in the city of the state, and it's such a city you don't realize that you're on an island in the middle of the ocean. Mm-hmm. And for me, a lot of this trip is to remember that there's nature out here, there's ocean out here. You can hear
the frogs.
That first viewing of the stars, did that for me. So I already feel spiritually like refreshed.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I'm already in a different mindset.
Exactly. So yeah, thanks for hanging with us, and we'll come back at you guys more nonstop, for us in the morning, but for you in a millisecond. So, you wanna snap us out?
Wait, snap us out?
Yeah, you snap it. Well,
I can't snap it.
I'm gonna snap us out, and we'll see you in the morning.
So, how do we start our day? We wake up to the sun. What do? We get some coffee. What do? We clear out. Then what do? We drive into town. We go to Texas Drive-In. Really good breakfast burritos, all size.
Yep.
And then what do? We drive. We drive to Hilo. What do we see on the left? The quaintest little post office I've ever seen. Literally out of a Wes Anderson film.
Gotta time out real fast. You skipped YPO Valley.
Oh shit, I did.
Anyways, take a drink for that, and no one likes drinking alone, so these...
Alright, so yes, we do go to YPO Valley after Texas Drive-In. Lookout before the drive down was very beautiful. I'm sure there'll be shots of that. The drive down was, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, because it's paved.
It started paved, but we did have to switch to 4-wheel drive.
Oh yeah.
Sure with that.
Oh, there's a sign right at the beginning.
When you began, it said begin 4-wheel drive now. So
all-wheel drive is not sufficient.
I said okay.
The sand was when it's dry. It's
What
gray.
color was it?
Well, when it's dry, it's gray. It's like a graphite.
Let me rephrase. What is it known for?
Because it's black. And that's what I'm saying. It's gray. But then once you get out to the water, where actually the sand is wet, it's black.
It is.
It's black as night.
Wait, can I interrupt real fast? Time out. We've completely lost the frame of like the boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's done.
It's done. Okay, then.
We've tried it.
Then, what do? We go onto the black sand beach. We walk across the sand and the river. That's actually freshwater. It was kind of nice. Then, what do? We go on a hike. And then, what do? We walk back because we're scared because there's signs that say no locals.
Eric's scared. I'm not.
Well,
Go
you know
ahead.
what? It's like the
Go
water.
ahead.
Anyways, then, what do? We go and I swim. And Alex sits there and, oh yeah, you rock climb. You jumped off the rock. Then I went into the ocean. Then, what do?
We pack it in.
We pack it in. We drive to Hilo, and then we go to the post office. It's like a Wes Anderson film. Then we go to Hilo, and we get some pizza, and then we go to a farmer's market.
Whoop!
And then we go to a liquor store. We see some people. And then we drive over to our next Airbnb. It was a fun drive through the forest. We drive fast. We drive dangerously.
We go down to the shore, and
And I almost kill myself.
3 times.
Yeah, I messed up my thumb.
But that pretty much brings us to
Here.
this joint.
And then
right?
we just came back here. We chilled out. We made some pork lalo.
Yep.
Had some corn on the Big Island corn on the cob. So corn husker here got
the big red.
actually husk some corn.
It's instinctual,
Yeah.
can I say?
He didn't even realize what he was doing.
No.
He just had some corn in front of him, and all of a sudden it was done.
You give Shakespeare paper, masterpiece. You give me corn on the cob, masterpiece. Yeah. Any thoughts to reflect on today?
Thoughts to reflect on. Almost dying.
Wake up in the morning. Rain. Go back to sleep. Wake up again. Alex just startles me awake. Then, what do? We pack up. We leave. We drive. Where do we drive? Through really nice. Yeah, it was really nice forest thing.
Again.
Again, then. What do? We go to the. What did we do?
Made a pit stop at a beach park came across.
Oh yeah. Right as the sun was coming up, beach park, really nice waves. Then what do? We essentially go to volcanoes after that.
We catch breakfast at the Black Rock.
Black Rock Cafe.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Good home cooking. Sunday morning football was on.
Yeah, there was a little bar section. Strangely enough, closed off like a Mormon town
And packed to the max.
at like 7 a.m.
And then finish breakfast.
You finish breakfast. We drive. We pick up supplies. Then we go to Volcanoes National Park. Drive down to the ocean.
Mm.
Drive down. Drive back up.
Drive
Go-
to the shore.
Yeah, we literally drive to the shore. We saw the lava take over the road. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And the road closed sign. That was pretty funny. Then when we drove back up, we saw this one-lane road to the left. What's the harm? It's only 9 miles, right? Literally as wide as the Jeep road. Driving down it, curves all around, bumps, everything. And then going to the end and seeing the beautiful views from that little lookout. And then we went on the hike.
Yes.
The hike through the crater. What did we do? We hiked. We hiked long. We hiked hard. Through the valley of darkness. Literally it was dark. Because the clouds had come in at that point. It started raining. And I put that in quotes because it wasn't really raining. It was like this mist / rain.
Misting.
About probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours to do this hike.
Yeah.
But literally you walk right through, down the middle of a crater. And was amazing. There was steam coming up in some places. It was literally like if you imagine what a crater would look like right after it had erupted and somewhat solidified. That was it.
If you imagine what a crater looked like, it looked like a crater. After which,
After which, we came back up, got some food at Lava Rock Cafe.
yes,
Obviously ripped off from Hard Rock Cafe.
clearly.
And then we went and got some supplies like some Kool-Aid, some Simon, no, udon. I don't know what you got. You got some pudding.
Like soup bowl, soup bread bowl. What's the word I'm looking for?
Crap.
Bread bowl. There's the word.
Bread bowl.
Oh, it was great. It hit the spot because today we are on the windward side of Big Island, and it was really quite rainy and dreary, drizzly, and at times chilly.
Yeah.
So no, a can of soup was like in order for me.
On the cliffs, it's like this. It felt like a very David Attenborough, where it's like this is nature land versus nature water. It's like the land has come in, it has expanded, and now the water's trying to take it back, and it's crashing against this stuff. Huge waves. Second would say it's like this is what we know. This is the universe beyond us.
It's deep, dude.
I'm only drunk.
If I can flip that coin though, when we were right up on the shore on the cliff, and you could see the ocean like just repeatedly pounding against the rock there, it was really impressive. But when we walked a little ways away, and then you put it in perspective, same spot you were in, that same cliff, versus Mauna Loa, which is nearly 14,000 feet, like right next to it, it's like, puts it in perspective.
First, we wake up. What do? We play with the neighbor lady's dogs. Then, we drive to South Point. We climb buoy. No, it wasn't a buoy. We climb a tower. We jump off a cliff. We drive the cone. Or no!
Nope. Massive
Massive miss.
Massive miss.
Alright. We wake up. We play with the neighbor lady's dogs. Then, we drive to South Point. We climb a tower. We climb back down. We go off-roading. We go to Green Sand Beach. Almost roll the vehicle. We go back. We drive to Kona. We go to Kona Brewing House. Then we drive. We drive across Saddle Road into Hilo. Alex spends $200 on 2 shirts. Then, what do? We fly.
We fly back home, and it's actually kind of nice.
And I've got a lot to jump in on there and reconfigure. I didn't see dogs, first of all. That's my first. South Point, which goes without saying, the southernmost point in the United States.
Hence South Point.
Hence the South Point. And we did some epic diving.
Yeah.
It was how tall?
Like 40 feet.
I'd say 40 feet. It seems a lot higher when you're looking down and falling. But looking up, it's not as bad.
Really nice water there. Very extremely clear.
Very gorgeous.
Yeah. In a rickety old. Well, it was a steel. It was a steel.
The ladder up, as you can see right here, is quite precipitous and
Precipitous.
jankety.
We drove over to Green Sands Beach, which was an adventure in and of itself, a maze. It was great. It was a beautiful drive. We only had to turn on like backtrack once.
We hit one dead end was all.
Yeah.
The problem is there's literally like dozens of paths that overlay each other, and there's no signs, and so you just have to trust your gut. And that having been said, we did a really good job.
Yeah.
Except for one dead end, and we had to back up and then we corrected.
Yeah. It's the epitome of a secret beach. You get there and you have to climb down in a tiny little valley, and this sand was remarkable in the sense that like you just think green, you think like, oh, the glass of like a green Heineken bottle kind of green. It was more like a kind of an olive drab green.
It was green olive. That's what
Yeah.
it was. On the cruise back, that was Midwestern rain. I could see
Thunder and
no
wind.
more
You don't see that here.
than
Right?
15 feet ahead of me.
Yeah.
And I have never heard thunder until this trip.
Yeah.
So kudos, Big Island. That was pretty awesome.
Well,
But
wait. I think we should talk about how we dropped the car off and we put 615 miles on that.
we
shit.
did. We hung some miles. And as an end note to that piece, we did not have to stop by and rinse the car off
Because
all
of the
these miles.
rainstorm.
Because of the rainstorm was so intense, it washed the Jeep for us. Any bookend you want to put here?
If you can do it when you go to the Big Island, get a 4-wheeler.
But hey, we survived it, right? So, shall we conclude this series with a prost, a kampai? I mean,
Yeah, I believe so.
clink.
So here's to more adventures to come.
Here, here. See y'all then.